Welcome to the recap, where we will go over the moments that make up the matches that are happening at the upcoming SWA pay-per-view. Crimson is our next big event and features many exciting matches, so let's get the show on the road. Opening the show will be the openweight title match between challenger Nick Awesome and champion Masato Keda. Impressed by Nick's performance in the Ultimate 8 tournament, Keda picked him as the next challenger for the Openweight Championship. Since then, Keda has had several interactions with SWA champion Coren. While Nick seems focused on winning Keda's title at Crimson, Keda seems to be targeting someone else. Could this lapse in concentration cause Keda to lose his Openweight title to the hungry upstart Nick Awesome? We'll have to wait and see. The next match is Molly Murphy taking on Zero's bodyguard, Honor. Honor has been the biggest reason why Zero is the women's champion, helping her regain the championship in her match against Misha, the Mayhem before Ultimate 8. She's run interference for Zero during her title match against Aria Fairplay. Once again, Honor brought her to victory. JRJ decided to step in and give Aria another chance at the title at Crimson. He also booked a match between Honor and Misha, where Queendom is banned from the Women's Championship match if Misha wins. And that is what happened after Zero accidentally distracted Honor. The night was not over though, because Honor would powerbomb Misha from inside the ring to the outside, currently sidelining her with an injury. She would shortly get some of her own medicine though, as Molly Murphy would hit Made in Melbourne on Honor and challenge her to a match at Crimson. Can Molly overcome this colossal hurdle and go after the Women's Championship, or will Queendom take another name off their list? While Queendom seems to be a well-oiled unit, the same cannot be said for the Collective. Fallout is the name of the game, as the three members have not seen eye to eye in recent months, especially between Rose and Hopkins. Having been accused of being the man who took out Carmello Young before his world title match, Hopkins would rant about Gabriel Ace, Carmello, and the Collective before being cut off by Ace himself. And Ace announced that he and Carmello Young will go after Zack and O'Neill's tag titles at Crimson. Two rivals turned partners go after a common enemy in Zachary Hopkins. At the same time, the Collective is crumbling to the ground. Many predict a win for the two former world champions, and it's not hard to see why. At the Ultimate 8, Logan, the former tag partner of Johnny Unleashed, returned to SWA to cost Unleashed the national championship in the final of the Ultimate 8 tournament. Since then, Logan has demanded that if Unleashed wanted to face him, he would have to go through his messenger, Alex Carter. Since then, many of Logan's cryptic videos have made the air, often with ominous undertones. And he would once again cost Unleashed the national championship with the help of Alex Carter on the latest episode of Mayhem. This has also sowed some bad blood between Johnny and the national champion, Aztec Love Machine. Can Johnny focus on the task at hand and defeat Carter at Crimson, or will the mind games of Logan win once again? On Uprising, Honor would cost Fairplay the Women's Championship, allowing Zero to retain her belt. Since then, several different women have been having issues with the Queendom. From Misha, the women Zero stole the championship from thanks to the debuting Honor, Molly Murphy has had problems with Zero since her debut win against her and the current challenger to the women's title, Aria Fairplay. General Manager JRJ gave Aria the rematch against Zero at Crimson, named Molly the #1 contender for the title after the pay-per-view. With the Queendom barred from ringside, will this finally be Aria's chance to become women's champion, or does Zero have one more ace up her sleeve in order to sneak out with the title? Many months ago, a masked man kidnapped PaniK before his tag team match against the Collective. The masked man was revealed to be Matt Silver, working for an unknown figure. But PaniK would end up being far too uncontrollable for Silver to handle, as he would manipulate Matt and kidnap other wrestlers like Logan, Nakayama, and Jackson Rust. Logan, Rust, and Silver would return to SWA changed men, but when PaniK hit a painkiller on Nakayama at Unstoppable, Malachi Black would appear before him, delivering a Black Mass. Black was the man controlling Matt Silver and planning against PaniK the whole time. But now, the stage is set. Malachi Black versus PaniK, one of the biggest singles matches in SWA history, and it goes down at Crimson. And this is your main event of the evening. A grudge match between two former tag team champions will be settled this Sunday. Coren and Jack Jr. would team up to go against Manhunter and Ryan Lusk to take their tag team championships at All Heart. However, dissension would grow between the two as Jack Jr. failed to get him and Coren into the Chase the Ace tournament, which was later won by Ryan Lusk. Lusk would then go on to win the world title at Dead Man's Hand. Coren and Jack would then lose their tag titles to the Cranstons before the pay-per-view in a match where Jack was pinned. Before Dead Man's Hand, Jack would brag to Coren that he could defeat both Cranston brothers by himself. At the pay-per-view, Coren would just let him fight alone, where he was thoroughly defeated. Afterward, Coren would take a sledgehammer to the back of Jack's head, putting him out with a concussion and severing the team for good. Coren would win the world title from Ryan Lusk and go on a warpath, injuring many wrestlers who challenged him for his championship. We're talking names like Lusk himself, Manhunter, and Junior. But after defending his championship against Aztec Love Machine on the latest episode of Mayhem, Jack Jr., now going by the name Jackson Rust, returned to the company and laid out Coren. Sporting a new name, a new appearance, and a brand new attitude, Rust is looking to get revenge against his former tag team partner. But Coren has been on a roll. He's beaten some of the very best that SWA has to offer, even being able to boast that he's yet to be pinned since his world title match with PaniK. Can Jackson Rust be the man to pin Coren's shoulders to the mat and become the new SWA World Champion? Will Coren's reign of dominance over the Supreme Wrestling Alliance forever continue? And that is everything you need to know about SWA Crimson coming up very, very soon. It is going to be an unmissable event, so make sure notifications are on so you don't miss a second.